Being frugal is partially a state of mind and partly a practical matter. There are plenty of valuable ways to save money on a tight budget. Sometimes it's as simple as using what you have before buying more stuff. This video will show tips and tricks to help you cut expenses and increase your savings. Here are 20 frugal tips that actually work. Buy at thrift stores. There's a reason thrift stores are so popular. They're cheap. And if you're looking for ways to save money, consider shopping at your local thrift store. As long as you know how to shop at a thrift store, you'll be able to find great deals on clothes, furniture, and other household items. Thrift stores are the best place to find new clothes, accessories, and home decor. You can find some fantastic pieces at thrift stores, usually at a fraction of their original cost. You don't have to spend much money to look great. Make sure you buy items in good condition. Use coupons and discount deals. Coupons and discount deals can save you a lot of money. When shopping, check newspaper ads to see any deals on the products you want. You can also sign up for email alerts from coupon websites that will send you an email when a new coupon is available for a product you buy regularly. You can find coupons for just about anything these days, from groceries, clothing, and household items, to restaurants, and even entertainment items like movies or concerts. You can also find deals on other things, like travel packages for trips you might be planning, or online offers for services like video game rentals. Sell things that you don't need anymore. Selling things you don't need anymore is a great way to make some extra cash. You can sell your old clothes, household items, toys, books, and electronics. It could be a box of old CDs, or a piece of exercise equipment you never got around to using. Or it could be an old phone charger or some other electronic gadget that you no longer need, but can't bear to throw away. Many sites are made just for selling goods online, so it will be easy for you to get started. Make sure to get rid of things you don't need anymore. Selling unused items is a great way to make extra cash and declutter your home simultaneously. Remember that the longer you wait before selling an item, the less money you'll get. Do meal preparation and planning. The benefits of meal planning are endless. You'll save money, eat healthier, and reduce waste by only buying what you need. If you have time to make a list, you have time to prepare food in advance. If you spend your weekends cooking meals for the week ahead, you can spend less time preparing meals during the week and more time doing other things. Cooking in bulk also saves money by giving you leftovers that you can eat later in the week, instead of buying lunch or going out. When preparing meals at home, there are many things that you can do to make the process even more cost-effective. Consider purchasing bulk packages of meat from your local butcher shop or supermarket instead of buying individual cuts. This will allow you to buy larger quantities of meat for less money. Also, try buying your vegetables from farmers markets instead of supermarkets. Farmers markets usually sell their produce for less than what supermarkets charge, because they don't have to pay for advertising costs like supermarkets do. Unplug electronics when not in use. It's a waste of energy to leave your electronics plugged in when they're not in use, and it can also be a fire hazard. Most people don't realize that even when they turn off their devices, they still draw power from the grid. That's why it's a good idea to unplug everything, from your TV to your laptop when it's not in use. Save money on your electric bill by unplugging your electronics when you're not using them. You'll be surprised at how much money you save by unplugging your electronics when they're unused. Instead of leaving them on standby, turn them off and save yourself some cash. It might sound like a small change, but it can add significant savings over time. Hang your clothes to dry instead of using the dryer. If you have a backyard or porch, hang your wet clothes out to dry instead of throwing them in the dryer. Consider buying a drying rack if you don't have an outside area to hang things to dry. You'll save money on electricity and reduce your carbon footprint by not contributing to the emissions from power plants that produce electricity for appliances like your washer and dryer. Dryers use energy, which is not great for your clothes either. If you'd instead not replace your favorite shirt after just one season, hang it outside. You'll save money on electricity, and you can be sure that your clothes will last longer. Also, hanging them out to dry will make them smell much better. Switch to energy-efficient LED bulbs. LED lights are more energy efficient than incandescent bulbs. They use about 75% less energy than incandescent bulbs and last about 25 times longer. LED bulbs last longer than other types of light bulbs, so you'll have to buy fewer replacements in the future. So if your home is full of incandescent bulbs, switch them out for LED lights. LEDs are the best way to go if you want to save money on your electricity bill without giving up the brightness of a traditional light bulb. Not only do they last longer than traditional light bulbs, but they also consume less power and produce less heat. Buy generic brands. Generic brands are almost always cheaper than name brand products, but they're just as good quality-wise. The ingredients in generics are often the same as those in name brand products. They just need to be presented more prominently on the packaging. Try them out next time you shop for something non-food related, like laundry detergents or shampoos. See if you notice any difference in performance between the two versions of the product. So, instead of shelling out extra cash for name brand products, try opting for their generic or store brand counterparts. You could be saving yourself a ton of money without sacrificing quality. Cancel or delete automatic subscriptions you don't use. If you're like most people, you probably have some reoccurring expenses that you forgot about. It could be a monthly subscription to a streaming service you don't use anymore, or an annual membership to a club you last went to in years. Whatever it is, these costs can quickly add up. Get into the habit of canceling or deleting any automatic subscriptions you don't use. Often, these services will renew themselves without your knowledge, since they have access to your credit card information and know when it's time for renewal. Buy in bulk when doing grocery. Buying in bulk is a great way to save money while shopping, but you must be careful to avoid buying things that will go bad before you can use them up. You can save money by purchasing bulk items like toilet paper, dish soap, and cleaning supplies. However, buying large quantities of perishable food is not a good idea because it will only last for a while before it goes bad. Buying your groceries in bulk can save you a lot of money and time. Not only are you buying in size, but you're also saving time because you won't have to continually go back to the store to buy more of something running out. You can also save money because many stores offer discounts for buying in bulk. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Negotiating is an art form that can save you a lot of money. You probably don't know this, but you can negotiate almost anything. When negotiating, some people are worried about being pushy or don't know how to start the conversation. If you've been in the market for a new car and you're getting haggled on price, don't hesitate to ask the salesperson if they can do better on their offer. Try negotiating the price of your down payment, and you'll be surprised by what they could offer. If you're buying something online, try negotiating the shipping costs. If you're buying from a specific store regularly, ask if they'd be willing to give you a discount on all future orders. Skip the coffee shop and try to make your own at home. If you're an avid coffee drinker, it's easy to get sucked into the habit of going to your favorite coffee shop every morning. But if you're trying to save money and time, this tip may be just what you need. Making coffee at home is cheaper than buying it at a shop or drive-thru. Plus, you can customize the flavor with different types of beans or extracts. If you don't have the time to make your cup at home, try making just enough for a single cup pot. Then bring it with you in the morning in a travel thermos. You may even prefer your homemade brew over shop-bought. Pack lunch going to work. Packing your lunch is a great way to save money, and it's also a great way to avoid the temptation of eating out or grabbing fast food. Not only will you save money by bringing your lunch, but you'll also be able to control what goes into your body. If you pack your lunch instead of eating out, you will have more control over the ingredients and calories in your meal. Research has shown that eating out at restaurants can lead to weight gain and increased risk for heart disease and other health problems. Pack your lunch instead, and you can control what you eat and how much you spend on it. Try do-it-yourself projects. There are so many advantages to doing home repairs and improvements. First, you'll save money because you won't have to hire a professional. Secondly, you'll get to learn something new. Feel free to try your hand at a do-it-yourself project. Whether it's painting a room or fixing a broken door, there are plenty of things that you can do on your own if you put your mind to it. You can find many tutorials online for projects like painting, decorating, and landscape. You'll be able to customize them to your exact needs, giving you great satisfaction. Adopt a minimalist wardrobe to save. Minimalism is all about embracing the idea of enough. A minimalist wardrobe means owning only the clothes you need and love. It will help you save money because you won't be buying things just because they're on sale or trendy. You'll only buy things that fit into your life and your style. Minimalism ensures that everything you own, including your clothes, serves a purpose. When you get rid of things that don't fit in with your lifestyle or personality, it's easier to keep track of what you need and use. It will also help cut down on clutter and make your space more organized. Stop impulse buying online. It's easy to buy things online, especially if you're always on your phone. But if you're trying to save money, it's important to check yourself before you click Add to Cart. Most of the things you buy aren't necessities, but things that would make you happy for a while and end up in the trash or a donation box after they've worn out. While it might be nice to treat yourself every once in a while, you must make sure your purchases are worth it. Use the library. We all love to read, but sometimes it's too expensive to buy new books whenever we want to check something out. Instead of spending money on books you won't even finish, consider visiting your local library. Libraries are the best free resource available to you. They're full of books, movies, and music that you can borrow for free. And because we live in a digital world, many libraries also offer online resources like databases and ebooks. Most libraries offer free programs and events that anyone can check out for free. The only downside is that some libraries have limited hours and locations. Still, it's worth checking out if you're lucky enough to live near a well-stocked one. Find free entertainment. Entertainment is a necessity, but it doesn't have to be expensive. Check out local parks or for free events and get discounts on memberships with friends. You can also find ways to entertain yourself at home without spending a cent. Think about playing board games with your family instead of going out for dinner. There are tons of options that will help you unwind without breaking the bank. You could find a park or museum nearby with free admission, or an event you can attend for free. If any events in your area are free or cheap, check them out. Always pay in cash rather than on credit. Credit cards are easy to use, but can also be accessible to overuse. It's a common fallacy that using credit cards is more convenient than using cash. Paying with a credit card is often more expensive than cash. If you're not careful, you'll spend more than you need because of interest charges. It can also leave you with much debt to pay off later. If you want to shop smartly, only use cash when making purchases. Paying in cash is the best way to save money. It's easy to spend a lot of money using credit, but paying with cash will help track your spending and ensure you spend it wisely. Get started and see how much you can save. With some planning and foresight, you can keep much more money in your wallet. Best of all, these tips are often simple to implement and don't require significant life changes. So, whether you're trying to pinch pennies or boost your savings, these tips will point you in the right direction. If you enjoyed this video, please use the phrase "save more" in the comments. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you'll never miss another video. Check out this next video over here. See you!